So for today's video, we're just gonna sit down and talk about something serious, okay? So I have been labeled as an emotional person for the longest time. I remembered this one time when I was a kid. I was watching a Bollywood film with my parents. I think it's called Jadoo. For sure it's the one that has an alien in the movie. There's this one scene where this boy, he was in the middle of the street. Some other people on motorbikes were circling him, and basically he was being bullied. And I remembered crying on that scene. That's when I knew I was an emotional person. But it never really affected me in a negative way when I was in high school and in middle school until when I get into college. And that's when it really affected me. I don't remember what particular reason that I see being an emotional person is a bad thing, but I remember that I made it into my New Year's resolution saying that I don't want to be an emotional person anymore. And I feel like at that time I was just trying to change who I really am, and it made me feel like it was not okay to be sad and not expressing how hurt my feelings were. And I feel like in our culture, emotions are only two things, good and bad. The good emotion is being happy, and the bad emotions are anger, frustration, and sadness. And we always think that it's okay to express only the good emotions and to keep the bad emotions to yourself. And for the longest time, that's what I did. I only express being happy. I don't really share my frustrations, my anger, my sadness to my friends and family because I just don't want them to be bothered by it. I never really learned how to express it properly. So what I did is I suppress it within me. I don't think it's healthy because sometimes at night I would cry for no reason. I feel like I know what the reason is, but I never really wanted to admit it. It's probably because I've been keeping everything to myself and I never really express it. And I want to be able to express my feelings in ways that can be beneficial for me. Even now, I'm still trying to accept the beauty of being an emotional person. That's why I listed down a few things. It made me realize that being an emotional person is not all bad. So the first reason I think it's great about being an emotional person is that I tend to be open about my feelings. Like, I show my emotions to everyone. Like, if I'm sad, I cry. If I'm happy, then I'm really, really happy. And when I show my emotions, people won't be guessing about how I'm feeling. They won't try to figure out if I'm okay or if I'm not. And I think it's good like that. It's healthy when you're in a relationship, be it with family or friends or love relationship. And being an emotional person comes with the fact that you will be easily offended. And because of that, I tend to be more mindful about my words and actions. If I feel like something that I say will hurt me, I will try my best not to say the same thing towards others. And also, being an emotional person made me feel connected to people a lot more. Like, for example, I was watching America's Got Talent and I was looking up for the Golden Buzzer winners of 2019, and you best believe I cried to all of their performances. From the kid who survived cancer and he plays the violin, the autism boy who plays the piano and sings so well, a teenager boy who sings and raps, to the choir performance. I don't understand why I would cry to a choir performance, but I did. And I just feel really connected to them because it seems like they've gone a long way to be where they are right now. For me, like, I can see the journey that they've gone through, and it's so beautiful in my opinion. And also because of that, I never really compared like what I've gone through to somebody else's hardships because everyone is created differently and everyone is on a different level of patience and strengths, and it is so not relevant to compare hardships. I remember someone saying that,
"Oh, what you're going through is not as bad as what I'm going through."
it made me feel really angry. Like, I don't like you, but that person is okay lah now, I think. And also, plus, if you're an emotional person, you're actually a good actor or actresses.
Three, two, one, action!
But in some ways, I do hope that everyone won't be ashamed of their emotions, learn how to express them in a good way. For the longest time, I've always seen being an emotional person is a weakness, but I believe even your weakness deserves some light in it. Also, never focus too much on your weaknesses, because in life there's always a balance. Like, you have your weaknesses and you have your strength. Instead of focusing too much on your weaknesses, try putting all the effort into your strength and use your strength in order to be more productive, in order to be the better version of yourself. I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell, like and share this video if you think it's helpful. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
Is home where my love lives, home my beacon.